Gently.
How'd that go?
They had alligator nuggets next to chicken
Yeah.
nuggets.
Next to chicken nuggets.
Uh,
That's funny.
and I got one and I ate it, and I was just like, this tastes weird, but like it's not bad. And then one of my cousins just shows up, was like, oh yeah, one of those is like that's alligator nuggets, and I was like, and I thought she was fucking around. She was indeed not fucking around.
How did the alligator taste?
It tastes like chicken, just like the tiniest. I don't, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a little
I would
off.
say the way I tasted it, right? The way I feel alligator tastes like. It's like chicken. The texture is chicken,
Okay,
but the taste is catfish.
I never had catfish. So how does catfish taste like?
Oh, then fuck. I don't know what to tell you there.
Damn. Okay.
Like fish, bro.
Okay.
But like
yeah.
no, it's because it's specifically catfish because you could taste like that. Taste like it's not the same as like fucking flout. Fuck, what are they called? Flautas? No,
Flautas? Flautas are
Is
completely
it?
different.
no. Okay, what the fucking fish? What is that shit called?
What do
Yeah, yeah, whatever. Anyways, you can't just. It's a specific catfish taste, all right?
Alrighty. Well, no. You say it tastes like catfish. That's like you could have said that.
Yeah.
Are you guys all Gucci?
Who's Gucci and what do they want?
Alrighty. Welcome back, guys,
too
to
expensive.
the Expedience Podcast, episode 7. I think. Yes, it's 7. 7. I do
Think
remember. Dude, I'm going insane, honestly, every day. I am your host, Noobsy, also known as Elvis, here with my co-host and a guest. But we'll talk about the guest later. They go last. My co-host Sanctus
Howdy.
and Mars.
Purdy.
Dude, this guy, everything. You, you don't have anything. And today's guest, I don't know what they want. I don't know. Let them introduce themselves. I don't know how to introduce them.
Drum roll,
Um,
please.
Hello.
God, her.
I am Abby Zitro. Just Abby's fine, I think.
Just Abby. Okay,
Hi,
guys, we know
Abby,
her name. We
welcome,
know her. We
welcome.
know her name. Let's dig doctor. Doctor.
Oh my gosh.
Please do, please do.
Huh?
I need some
Don't
drama in my
doxer
life.
Don't you
No,
have plenty already?
I kid.
You already have plenty in your table. You're like that kid that wants more food after eating like a whole buffet,
Oh,
which is
Buffet.
me.
Bro, I want to go to a buffet, bro. If I ever get rich, I'm taking y'all to a buffet.
Why buffet? Buffets are the cheapest
one?
things ever. Like
Buffets
maybe like a
are
high
delicious.
fancy one. Like if you want like a good buffet, you go to like L.A. Dude, you know they have like on buffet.
So you wouldn't want me to invite you to a buffet? You're gonna say
I-
no to free food.
No, I'm not gonna say no. Obviously, I'm just saying that like you make it sound like it's
oh,
super
this is
expensive.
like, obviously I'm gonna go, but I need it to be good.
Well, like yes, obviously, but I mean like
Ah, I mean,
what I'm trying to say
sure.
is it's not expensive. It's like what?
I know. I didn't
10
say
to
it was
15?
expensive.
He's just saying that
Whoa.
No,
he
but
would
like
need to have
you no,
a
but
lot
the way
of
you
money
amplified it was like,
to
and when
consider
I
us.
become rich, I'm gonna
Yeah.
invite you guys to
Well,
a
how
buffet.
about you take us to a buffet then?
I can
Yes,
take
it's
you to a
so
buffet. That'll be
inexpensive.
like what, like $50 for all 4 of us, easy.
All right,
It's
deal.
like 15ish per person or 20 depending where you
Deal.
go.
All right, deal. He said it on podcast. He's gonna take us to a buffet.
Yeah. All
It's
4
been
of us,
said.
we're gonna go eat. Abby's probably gonna go to the vegan section or some shit. I don't know. Is there even
You
a
think
vegan
I'm gonna
section?
go to the Sir, I just told you I ate ribeye. You think I'm
Bro literally has
I
memory
don't know,
loss.
man.
Someone's not been
Those
paying
ribeye,
attention.
you said beef, but I don't know. Maybe you meant like cauliflower or something like that. I don't know.
Bro, what?
I know the least about vegetables out of anyone I know.
Oh, I mean
What?
Mars. I forgot. I can't say his name. I gotta censor it again. God damn it, Mars. Mars over here doesn't like
Hey.
vegetables.
I like vegetables.
Cap.
Name at least 5.
Name,
Name
the 5.
five
You just
vegetables.
name
CJ.
5 vegetables right now.
Broccoli, asparagus, spinach, lettuce, and cauliflower.
That's not even fair. I said cauliflower.
Because he said
This
it.
guy. It would have been
Took
better
a-
if you said cabbage at least, because lettuce and cabbage are basically the
Oh,
same.
cabbage is pretty good. Cabbage is pretty
I
good.
love cabbage and soup. I'm a sucker.
Dude, yeah, cabbage with fish soup. Pretty delicious.
What vegetables do you know, Abby?
I know
The
At
one that, except
least-
for the one Mars didn't say.
you're expecting me to remember more than 5 things.
First of all, there's a lot of vegetables, so like it's easy. I
Okay.
can name them 5 right now.
Okay. Did he say
Potatoes.
carrots?
No.
Carrots.
Okay.
Asparagus?
He said that.
He said asparagus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about celery?
He didn't say that.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Okay. Cucumber?
Oh, that's a good
No,
one.
that's a
That
fruit.
one's good.
No,
Is
no,
it?
I
Is
think
it?
the vegetable.
It's a vegetable. Okay, cucumber.
Yeah, I think it's vegetable.
Zucchini.
Ooh, dang. Abby,
I was
you're
thinking
saying some
about
good ones.
zucchini. I was legit
Uh,
thinking about zucchini.
And he said tomato?
No.
No,
No, that's
I
a
was
fruit, though.
I was
Tomatoes half
waiting
and
for
half.
him. to-
What? Okay,
Tomatoes like half fruit,
okay.
half vegetable. It's
I'll say
weird.
tomato, but I'll add you another one.
I'm growing tomatoes right now.
Cilantro. No, wait, that's an herb.
Ooh.
That's like a vegetable. Herbs are like
Would
a
it be?
subcategory, right?
I feel like they should be a subcategory of like,
Right? I feel like it's just a
vegetables.
subcategory because people just use it. But
because like
it's 50
herbs is. It depends who you ask, really.
But also, I'm pissed off that none of them said fucking potato. The best one out of all of them. Literally
See, 'cause
potato.
I know it's a vegetable, but I consider it more of like in the starch category.
Yeah, me too.
Just
That's,
because
that's
it's
a-
like
Starch is a
vegetable,
category.
But it's because it's a vegetable, but it's not like
That's like
the
a
healthiest
subcategory.
thing.
Okay,
Pretty versatile.
it's
I,
flavor.
that's exactly why I didn't say potato either.
Mhm.
Cav, what a liar, dude.
What a liar, bro.
But
What
you
a
know
liar.
what? Now, because of that, I'm gonna tell you one more.
Okay.
A
Bonus,
beet.
bonus.
A beet. Have you
Okay,
Oh
ever
my
think
god, I
it's
just thought of
eggplant either.
another one. Turnip.
Turnip.
Ooh.
You're just naming stuff from Stardew Valley at this point.
She does play that a lot.
Oh my god. How did you,
Okay.
it was a little mix of Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing.
So I forgot to mention this podcast is
Yeah.
basically gonna be Mars and Abby's category because me and Sanctus don't know too much. This is too political for us.
Well, I don't know, man. Maybe I don't really know the.
I am
I just
unaware.
hear things. It's not like I
Same,
just-
same. I don't know what he's like.
Yeah, sure. You guys are both dumb. Except Abby, she's new. I can't call her out yet. But but I just want to talk about the new shit that happened in America. We all know what happened, unless you don't know that.
Oh
you
yeah,
know
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
The
Okay.
abortion is now illegal in America, and the whole world is making fun of us. And I think it's funny. I think we deserve to get made fun of, because we live like, how many people are there? How many old people are there that are in the Supreme Court?
Like all of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them, dude.
All
All
of
of
them
know.
are way above their 50s, I think.
Yeah, I know, but like, how many are there? Like
There's
10?
9?
Into 9?
Mm-hmm.
You know what 9
That
in
there
German
has
means?
to be an odd number.
Oh, you're right. It has to be an odd number.
It has to be an odd number.
But I mean,
I
that's.
think you have to be over a certain age to be in it too.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to be part of the new, like the generation that you're supposed to be. You know, because we're Gen Z. They should be like Gen Z instead of whatever. Well, they're like what, boomers still? I don't know what generation they
know.
are, but they're fucking old. They're
Bro,
not,
they're the generation of Jamestown, bro. I don't know.
dude. So what's you guys' thoughts? Mostly like Abby, you know, because you know she as
Is
the
it
woman.
because I am the
woman.
uterus haver?
Yeah. You
Um,
we're just a sausage party over here, and we had to add someone. So I was like, we can't talk
Oh.
about it without having that's representative of that
well,
gender.
you do. I mean, I appreciate you. I appreciate the 1-to-3 ratio you got going on here,
No
bud.
problem, no problem. Hey, one is better than none. That's all I'm saying.
That do be
True,
true.
true.
I'll give you that. I just, what is there to say? I'm incredibly disappointed, not surprised. Shit's fucked. Cause
What do
it's so much more than just abortion. Like it wasn't just that.
They're taking away your right.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole thing about the United States. It's like having the freedom of rights and everything. Whatever, the whole amendment, the
That's what
Constitution.
it like. Yeah, and like that, like that's. I feel like now that I've gotten older, I realize now that that's what it like lies to people about. But in reality, all they want to do is control you.
I
True,
do.
true.
What about you, Mr. Mars? You're a little bit more political than us. You don't have to be fully
I
political.
think this
you're more
abortion was a right call.
No!
They shouldn't.
No!
I'm joking.
He's trying to stir up the pot. I see content.
I gotta
content.
serve the
Content.
opposition.
Advocate, I see.
I respect it.
Nah.
I respect it.
I mean,
You respect people for the abortion?
I respect people for content. Oh, no,
I
no,
see,
no.
I see, I see, I see.
no, man. I mean, I would have rather left it as a choice than no choice at all in terms of abortions. Mainly because, there's many reasons why an abortion would be, valid. I think, like if someone got raped, for example, maybe they're just not ready for a kid, stuff like that. And in terms of the idea that a fetus is considered a human,
It's up
I
to
don't know,
debate,
man.
honestly.
yeah,
It
that's
really
that's a
is.
very
But it's
debatable
like
thing.
very small debate, honestly, because I feel like 5 months. I think that's when like you should have enough time to think either you want it or not. Or sometimes they don't even give you signs, right?
But
I don't
I
know.
also
wouldn't
mean
know.
like,
True.
ooh,
We wouldn't know.
Scientifically.
do you know if there's any cases of someone remember being inside their mother's uterus? You know,
I'm
know.
sure there is. I'm sure someone.
Probably like someone with
remembers,
like photographic memory. But
I
that's
have heard
rare.
stories of someone remembering being born.
Or I
Like
wouldn't
they remember the ejection, I guess, and like
Oh,
all
the ejection
doctors or
Among
Us?
something.
Among
but-
Us?
Whoa!
Sus? I'm kidding. No, but yeah, I've heard that one before, but not specifically being in the womb.
I couldn't say so because I was tangled up in my own umbilical cord, so like I probably was like already half dead by the time I got out.
Oh no, dip.
Yeah,
It's
so
like-
I wouldn't remember.
I feel like memory to me is the debatable point on when a person
What a
really
was sentient or not?
when a person really I feel can. Well, I guess no, that would be rude because
Like
what if
for-
you're like in a catastonic
Not
state?
to get political, guys, but I personally like my thought on it is that of course it should be a woman's choice. Or I don't really. This sounds wrong. I don't think it should fully be a woman's choice. I feel like it should be half and half, depending if they were raped or not, right? If they were raped, then it's a full woman's choice if they want to abort it or not. But I mean, if you're in a marriage or in a good relationship, I think the guy has a say on it. Because I feel like if he wants the kid, right, you don't have to do
That's a
anything
good-
about it. You don't have to do
that's a good
anything about it.
question.
He says, I personally think like if I was in that scenario, I was like, I know she doesn't want it, but I was like, I'll take care of it. You don't have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
What about like
I
those
want to
cases where a woman claims that she's been raped, but she really wasn't? You know what I mean?
that's like a
Mhm.
iffy. That's an iffy one though.
Yeah, you get all these like weird scenarios that you got to consider. But I think you got
It's tough.
a generally
But
good
that's what I'm
idea
saying.
though. Like,
Making it illegal, I think was a horrible move though. Cause like
Definitely.
now,
yeah, for sure.
regardless, abortions are gonna happen, but they're gonna be like real bad,
Unsafe.
unsafe, unsupervised,
Unsafe.
or anything. They're gonna happen
Yeah.
and they're gonna be worse. Also,
Um,
I am a real big guy on abortion because I feel, as a human population, we're overpopulated as fuck. There's too many people on the earth. Minimizing it
I get you.
and making it legal, I think it's fine. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hey, that's what wars are for, isn't it?
Huh?
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's
whoa, Mars.
another thing. Oh,
That is
whoa.
that's
Mars
probably
is like, guys,
But,
guys, I've been planning World War IV, right? I got into it.
I got you guys
reduce
covered,
the
don't worry.
population, guys. But this
No,
thing,
but
Oh my gosh.
How much people do you think we'd have to like decrease the population by?
like Thanos says, half.
I was
Half.
about to say Thanos.
Because how
Thanos
much?
was right.
He was he thought half was the way to go.
There was even a game theory about it. Matt Pat, oh, my boy, love you to death. He made a theory, a film
We
theory,
stand
where
Matt
he's
Pat.
like, Thanos is like, he was technically right. Reducing the population to half would make everything prosper, basically.
Mhm.
Right? So he was talking about Endgame and all that, like, oh, how like living plants and everything was growing perfectly fine. There was no starvation or anything because there was enough food to give everyone around. Less waste and production waste and all that. But like since the blip happened, whatever, he was talking about like, oh, everything went back to normal. It was like back to being more wasteful. More people were actually more poor. People were more homeless and anything. It just went back to regular old capitalism. But like, I think we're overpopulated, and I disagree with the Supreme Court did it, and I think they're stupid and old.
Yeah.
typical Gen Z
Yeah.
moment.
And
I
it's
think
like,
or go for it.
oh, sorry. But like, cause I was thinking back on like what you guys were saying about like the whole, like yes we are overpopulated, but it's also not like now like if they were to have left like Roe versus Wade standing, like it's not like if literally everybody was going to get an abortion,
Oh yeah, no, obviously.
right? Because that's what people think. Like it sounds dumb. Like we know that people do want kids. Like there's people out there who want to have kids, right?
Right.
But like in their eyes and the way that they see it is just like, oh my god, everybody who's gonna get pregnant, they're gonna be out here having abortions and we're gonna be funding them or like stuff like that, which is untrue. And like that's them. There's like a term for that, right? Like doing the like taking the extremist route and like fear mongering. Would it be fear mongering?
I think that makes sense. I don't really remember the definition of that.
Yeah, like taking the extremist route and like having all the people who let who can let people like that because these people are like of authority. They're supposed to know things, but they really don't.
So true,
There's
so
like,
true.
wow, this person's telling me that everyone's gonna get an abortion. Wow, gotta vote against that. But it's like obviously that's not true. And like also, I mean, this is something that like I never quite understood. Which is why everybody uses religion like as their like this is why like we should do things the way that, but like I thought that there was supposed to be like a separation of church and state and like laws like that.
Well, technically, one of the
So
laws
it
is
makes me
freedom of religion. So
no, yeah, it's freedom of like that's one of like of course, but like there's also one that's supposed to separate church and state.
Is there like a statement as
I
to
don't
why
know.
they decide to issue these laws?
I
You know the
wouldn't know,
reasoning behind it.
but it's full
If that-
on.
I
left.
feel like that's important because if you can like find documentation referring to religion influencing a law to be made, you could probably argue against it with the separation of state stuff.
Well, dude,
you
you
know?
also have to realize this is Supreme Court, and we can't really do jack shit about the Supreme Court. They're like,
Well,
True.
we're the
this is these
people.
old dumb
That's the
hype.
thing, though.
Yeah, that's
It's-
a facade. Let's be honest. Like us having power is basically a facade. Cause like
But
it doesn't
that's-
matter
Yeah,
how
I
much
was-
we
The only
vote.
reason why that is because of the ignorance that runs between each of us and the division
You're right.
that has been
We stand up.
instilled within us.
We fight.
We
I
gotta
was
find
literally-
common ground.
I was literally just thinking, like, what do you guys think we're gonna do in like the next like well, let's say give it like 2 years or so about this, you know? Because I've talked to like other people, right?
Mhm.
That like they feel like pretty bad about this whole thing, and I think the only thing we can really do is just wait till the old people die out for the newer
What is-
generation to go in. But that
True.
might take a while. So I don't know. I mean, because like you just said, what are we gonna do? It's the Supreme Court. Like, what can we do?
Wasn't that the reason for COVID?
What?
JK.
Oh,
We're still back on the depopulation.
Depopulation?
yeah.
I was gonna say, no, have you guys ever seen that skit by Dave Chappelle when he kind of talks about that? He was saying that he believes, I think women should have a choice on abortion, but he also believes that a guy should have a choice on whether or not he sticks around for the child, you know, with the child support options and stuff like that. If, you know, he kind of just joked, he put it in a way that was,
Half
Humorous.
serious, half joke. Yeah.
yeah.
Because I do feel
he-
bad
he-
for those situations where like it's a young woman, right? And she gets pregnant. She's like, "Hey, yo, I really can't handle this right now. Don't have financially unstable and all that." And it sucks because they
Yeah.
can't really now at this point in time they can't really say no. Because they're like, "Oh well, fuck. Now I'm gonna have this kid. I'm gonna have to raise it. Being bada boop. This kid's gonna have a horrible childhood because I have no money to raise him."
Mhm.
And those are the situations I'm just like, damn, like that sucks. She got no say on it, basically. Well, she also, if you think about it, some states could legalize abortion because state law overrules country law.
Mhm. Yeah, there's some states that are still. I think New Jersey, Colorado, California, and like a couple others still have they haven't outlawed abortion.
Mhm.
Like you're still able to like travel there, but like then you're gonna have to like suffer the consequences once you get back to your your state, because somebody
Yeah,
could
'cause
be like,
everyone's
hey, you
gonna-
were pregnant. Where the fuck is?
Yeah, they're gonna be
The
judging you,
baby.
fucking staring at
Uh-huh.
you like little
Yeah,
bitches.
Oh yeah.
State law doesn't overrule the country law.
It does, cause
It
you
just-
can, cause there's some country laws that are not valid to state laws, cause the state law says, "No, this is our law. You can't fuck with it." It's the thing.
Because I think Roe
I think it's
versus
just a matter-
Wade.
Go for it.
Oh, sorry. I think Roe versus Wade specifically let their states choose, which is why right now certain states still have, like, still allow abortion, but states
I
red,
see.
more particularly the red states like
Oh,
Texas,
yeah, red states,
Alabama,
fuck.
all of that,
They're fucked.
they're like absolutely not,
Yeah, cause
not
they're-
allowed.
red states are more based on religion than anything else. That's the truth of it.
Yeah, they're all what's the word?
'Cause
More
I've,
conservative.
I'm more like, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm more like 50-50 on Democratic Republicans. I like both stands.
They're
little bit of
both
both.
fucked too.
Yeah, they're both fucked. But like, what
they
I
both
like,
have shitty people.
every time I hear Democratic Party, like, I hope Texas becomes the blue state. I'm like, dude, that day's never
think-
gonna happen. It's a
I think
heavily
that's another
religious
issue,
state.
dude.
In case
I
you were
think-
wondering, Elvis, the term is centralist.
Centralist.
Yeah,
I think
'cause,
that's
that's
another-
what I am. You know, I'm
word.
in like the
Big word. What's up, Mars?
I think the issue also is that we've been led to the impression that there's only two political parties, which is, Republicans and Democrats. But there's
There's a
far
third
more
party.
beyond that.
Yeah. But those
Yeah.
are like the most dominant, obviously. Like
Yo.
having a third party come out of nowhere and be like, you know what? I like that third party. It's real hard, especially now because we still got old people here, right? We got the old fellas, and they still gotta vote. We're not gonna be able to take those away. But
That
even
reminds
if they pass, even if they do pass away, they stay taught their or their kids and all that, their mantles stay. So it's like an endless cycle at this point.
We
Yeah,
got like
uh,
you got socialist parties, you got the Green Party, and other parties.
Green Party. I want to know what that party's about. Little green.
They focus on the environment. Wink,
Oh,
wink.
I
I'm
hate
kidding.
green. No, I'm kidding.
I
I'm
see.
kidding.
Oh my gosh. You guys remember when the whole like Trump and what was the chick's name?
Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton. Yeah. I remember I didn't like none of those. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna vote for one of the other parties. And I remember I don't remember why,
A lot
but
of
this
people
guy
wanted, I don't know what his name is. He's old.
Bernie
Everyone wanted
Sanders.
him. Bernie
Bernie?
Sanders.
Bernie-
Everyone
I
liked
did
Bernie
wa-
Sanders.
I did want a Bernie, but
But
like,
for some
I was
reason
like,
he
eh,
dropped
whatever.
out, and everyone was confused why he dropped out. I think he had a higher chance of winning, but he dropped
Uh,
out.
yeah, he would have had a higher chance, but something had to happen behind the curtains, you know.
That was
Hillary.
definitely
No,
the Democratic Party wanting Hillary
I feel
But-
like
to be the one.
Hillary would have been bad. That's not masochist.
Whoa.
That sounds like a masochist to me. But I just felt like Hillary was just lying. I think like the only thing she had for her was abortion being legalized. I think everything else she said was out of her ass. I feel like I can't even vote for reasons I can't say. But I'm not even allowed to vote. But when I was looking at it, I was like, if I were to vote, I would have voted for Trump. I know, racist against my own kind. But I just felt like Hillary, the only thing she had to go for was the abortion thing, and I think she didn't have really a plan. Other than that,
Bernie had a plan, man.
Bernie had a
Bernie
plan,
did
and I
have a
wanted
Bernie
him.
had a
And I fucking got pissed off when he dropped out. Like something
Well,
happened. What did you
yeah,
do to my poor
something
boy?
had to happen,
My poor
man.
boy. Everyone was like pro Bernie. Everyone was like, yeah, Bernie's a good one. And
Yeah,
then
he
he
was
dropped
the-
out of the elections. I'm like, ¿qué pasó, güey? What's up, Mars?
No, he was a good choice. I agree. Well, I think he was a good choice. Some people might not agree.
It sucks that
But
we
I'm
can't
pretty
really
sure
do
the
anything
people
about
that
Supreme Court. Or can we? I don't know. Mars, what do you think? I don't know. You know more
I feel
than
by
me.
this point the people who like watch this podcast are probably more liberal, right? Would you say?
I wouldn't.
I don't know.
I can't say. I don't speak for them. They're their own people. They think their own.
We have a grand total of 6 viewers.
Let's go.
Let's
That's all we love. That's
go.
we love those 6
Woo.
people. We love those 6 people. Ride or die. Ride or die. You're here for
Yo,
it.
There you go.
do a raffle for them, for
We'll do a
the
raffle
6
for them.
people
For
watching.
the six-
For the people that stuck around.
Hey, Sanctus, why did your mom win? Oh. Mommy?
Uh-huh.
Mama? But no, I think that's shit. What happened, honestly? Because I remember I was at work, and I pulled up Twitter, and I even tweeted about it. I pulled up Twitter, and I always like to go in trending, and I say America sucks or I hate America. And I'm like, typical Twitter, right? And then I click underneath, there's a news article. They say abortions are now illegal. I was like, oh, they actually have a reason to hate America. Reasonable. I see why every country in the world is shitting on them. They deserve to be shit on at this point in time.
We've had some pretty good reasons for the past couple of years, I would
Well,
say.
sometimes they just say some dumb shit like, oh, Trump shouldn't be in America or some shit. Like, you know, I'm like, bro, Trump is a single person. Leave him alone. He's like retired. Nah, he's probably gonna run again this fucking year. I wouldn't doubt it.
No, yeah. No, he definitely is.
He's
He
probably gonna run.
definitely is.
And he's probably gonna.
he misses being in charge. I'm
I
sure.
know. He's still got another fucking, what's it called? We need to rerun. I forgot. A term? Yeah, that's the word. Oh my god.
The term.
I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah, he still has
Good brain,
another
good
term.
brain.
Thank you. No, I was like, damn, that sucks. Like, tough. And then, like, our coworker there, we should call her Fernanda. She's
Fernanda.
keeping your privacy
Oh
safe,
my
you know?
god.
Fernanda was like, oh, you heard of it? I was like, yeah, that sucks. You know, that stinks. We can't really do anything about it. And, like, Supreme Court really just said, nah, fuck you. And we just, like, all we could do is just sit there. And hopefully our
Yeah.
state will legalize it. But knowing Texas, they're like, haha, religion, pussies. And that's it. We
Yeah.
can't. And I just feel bad for the woman that literally financially cannot handle a kid. Cause mom, I don't know, my mom wasn't. My dad had moolah. Now. Yeah.
I heard
Past
that there
tense.
was gonna be like a strike
Past
where
tense.
women were to be denying guys sex or something.
Oh, I remember I told this to people. When I have sex with someone, I'll make them sign a contract that tell them that this was consensual sex, so they cannot say I did anything that was illegal. So I'm
Oh,
like,
that's
sign
nice.
here, sign here. Thank you. Now we could proceed on the procedures.
Oh my god.
So
I mean, you
be
should be
legally
doing that
safe.
regardless.
Right?
Like verbally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
but
we've got a
verbal
lot of
agreement-
Amber Heards out there, dude.
I know. I'm just trying to keep out for myself. You know, I'm like, hey, yo, you know, this is an agreement right here, contract saying that this is all consensual. We're all good in the hood, and then we could proceed on with normal procedures. That's what my thought process was. But I don't know. I feel
Way to
like
kill the
will
vibe.
girls get
though.
turned off by that?
Oh my god,
Nah,
but
man, Yeah.
you
Consent is
busting
sexy
out
as
a
fuck.
huge like stacks of paper and be like, yeah, I need you
Or
to
just one
sign
paper
this.
being like, this is consensual intercourse or whatever. Like, it's, I don't think it's gonna be a huge stack.
Bro,
But there-
paperwork
Uh,
is sexy.
Ah, shut up.
no,
man.
no,
Oh my
Knowing you,
God.
you'd probably make it into stacks somehow.
I'll make it to stack. I just start
You're
triple
like-
space barring, like I'm writing
You're
a college
getting like
essay.
right. You're getting like right in the moment, and then you're about to kiss, but then you like stop
Wait,
it, and you're like,
ma'am?
"Oh wait, I need you to sign this.
Sign here, sign here.
I need
Oh,
you,
also sign
I
this
need you
one
to
here.
read the fine print."
There
Well,
was
he-
a comedian that talked about that consent, but I forgot his name. I gotta look it up.
This guy, while you're looking it up, what's damn, that's all I want to really talk about. Like, fuck, dude.
Sam Morrell. There we go.
Samurai.
Sam Morrell talks about it. He's like, "That's all I get, man. I get the consent, and that's it for me. Like, I'm good with that, you know."
You can just get that ball rolling.
Sometimes I just go for the consent.
That's all I wanted to
Um,
ask. If consent was hot. That's it.
Yeah,
and
dude.
Abby answered that. She's like,
Of
yes.
course it is. Obviously it is.
I don't know. Bill Cosby kind of pulled it off, though. I mean, what? No, we don't. We're gonna talk about Bill Cosby. I don't even know. I wasn't even old enough when Bill Cosby did the things. Because people always told me, oh, Bill Cosby died. And I was like, who's Bill Cosby? And then I searched it up, and then he was smiling at the camera weirdly. And I was like, who the fuck trusted that guy, first of all? Like, if I was a girl, and if I see that guy, and I'd be like, you look like a sussy baka to me. I don't want to be near you.
I don't know,
No
man.
sussy baka.
There's
I
you know, he had a pretty decent position in life, and I
We
guess
had
that
money,
had a
that's
lot
about
of
it.
influence.
But
I was gonna say, like, when collectively as a nation, you give like one person that much trust just for being like your TV dad, like shit gets fucked.
Bill
Like,
Cosby thought he was a comedian, no?
but his show, The Cosby Show, that's where he
Oh.
got his start. That's where everybody
Yeah.
loved him from. He was, I think, his like everybody called him like America's dad or something. No.
Damn, America's
No.
all fucked up. Shit.
You know,
America's-
Dave Chappelle also made a joke about Bill Cosby, referring to him as
really
like
like
a
this Dave
superhero.
Chappelle fella, huh?
Dude, yeah, he's got a lot of good jokes, man, and his jokes are pretty like intellectual. They have a lot of meaning towards current political affairs, but he puts it in a way that's like very hilarious. You should check him out.
maybe I will. I'm not really a big comedian guy. The only comedian I like is Bobby Lee, and that's about it. That's where my comedies ends at. But no more political
Bobby
stuff.
Lee.
You know who Bobby Lee is?
Yeah, I do.
That's
He's funny.
He is funny. I love it. Let me ask. Let's get
Well,
out
go
of
on.
politics. Ill politics. No one likes them here. That's all I want to ask about because that was the most big thing that happened recently. In a while, everyone was like,
Trying to milk that content.
"Yes, milk 'em." But I have this story. It actually happened recently. Not recently, like more like half a year already, like 6 months probably. But
Mhm.
I was like talking in this Discord server. You guys don't know. It was before I even met you guys. I was in this Discord server, right? They invited me because they thought I was funny in Valorant because I was flirting with some guy. Typical Elvis, typical shenanigans. Classic. He was flirting with me first, and I was like, "Hey, yo, stop it before I kiss you." He was like, "Yeah, wait." And I was like, "Yeah, whatever." One thing led to another. They invited me to a server, right? Hang out with them for a month
Oh.
or two.
I was waiting for you to be like, one thing led to another, and we kissed.
Yeah, one thing.
Yeah,
that I should have said that.
I
right.
expected that too.
I didn't want to say that out loud. I was gonna like.
He
That was
doesn't
private
get so
matter. That was a
good.
private matter. That was a private matter. You guys shouldn't know.
I see. Our apologies. Go
Yeah,
on.
yeah. So back to what I was saying. Like I talked to them for a couple months, and there's this one person. I'll call them Mia Khalifa, whatever. They're a girl, underage girl. But dude, she's so. this
Whoa.
girl is so weird. She's like 15. I think she said 15, right? 15 or 13. I don't remember the age. She always like so sexual. She says sexual shit to everyone in this chat, and I was like so uncomfortable. I was like, dude, no, this is bad. She would be like, I can't say some of the things. I won't
my
mimic her
God.
because that's technically real bad. But
You-
she said some gruesome stuff.
You should not.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
said some
you probably
gruesome
should.
stuff, right? And and I was like, I usually don't talk to her. I usually just mute her and all that because I was like, I'm out of it. But one day, everyone was like talking to her. I was like, oh, mute her for a little bit. Because everyone was like, I don't know, like talking to her, like, what? And then like, so I was like, oh, mute her for a little bit. She was saying about how she sold a feet pic of her for $500.
No.
Some random guy said, can I get some feet pics for $500? So this underage girl, and she
Yeah.
got it. She's like, look, she took a screenshot and everything. It's like easy money. And I was like, what the fuck? Some people are down
Dang.
bad. Like I remember Abby server, I think, or some server. They were talking about like OnlyFans and all that, or like selling feet
Yeah.
pics, and that reminded me. I was like, that's this girl literally sold a feet pic for $500. Someone gave her $500 for a feet pic, and then she bought
Is that
Valorant stuff. She bought Valorant items, and I was like, this chick, and then
Yeah.
I went back to meeting her. But I was like, that's ooh. I'm not
That
really a
is
big
crazy.
feet guy. Are you guys into feet? Be honest.
Nah.
No.
I'm like not into feet per se, but I would say
Oh.
if they have pretty ugly looking feet, I'm gonna be turned off by it. Like maintain good hygiene,
So you just care about
clip it.
hygiene.
clip your toenails, make sure the crust between your toes is gone, stuff
Cross
like that.
between your nails.
Bare minimum stuff.
That's bare minimum. Please, you don't want any fungus growing in your feet.
If you got some yellow toenails, at least paint them black or something,
Make them look nice, please. This is a bare minimum. What's the thoughts, Abby, on people selling feet pics and all that? I think it's fine.
I say get
but if
that
it's on the
bag.
range, that's
No,
not-
yeah,
you're not
that's a
allowed.
little weird. Cause I think obviously you know what people want to do with those feet pics.
I hope.
So
they
when
do.
somebody is underage selling feet pics, that's
that's
really suspicious.
Did it
Yeah.
show
Like-
the name of the guy?
Well, she's not gonna like fucking got him. She fucking got paid. But like, I don't think. No, I think it was just it was a PayPal
Very
transaction, and she censored everything.
Predatory
Yeah, she censored
in
everything.
my eyes.
I thought it
Yeah.
was weird. I was like,
That's
that gave me the
fucking
heebie-jeebies,
Yeah, especially because she was minor.
and I was like, oh.
I
But she's
agree.
also such a weird girl too. Like she uses so many grotesque things to everyone. Like some guys actually like talk to her like that too. I'm like, dude, she's underage, bro. You're literally 19 or 20, bro. And you're out talking to her like that.
Oh.
Bro, that's fucking crazy.
I don't know. One thing led to another. I'm not talking that much to the server anymore. I'm not in that server anymore. Simple.
No, yeah.
But that's like one thing that
Bro,
reminded me. I was
$500. That's fucking.
Like, I know,
For
crazy
feet
number.
pics? For feet? For feet?
That's like 2 weeks of my work, or 3.
Um,
Just with a
I mean,
single picture.
honestly,
For a single
I
picture.
feel like if you're of age and somebody
Oh,
is
yeah,
willing to
the
pay you,
ballpark.
fucking
That-
get
get
that
that bread. Honestly,
Get
yeah.
that bag.
that
you know?
dough.
Do you do you.
Anything for the money. But I mean, like when you're underage, that's a different story, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just we call that the no pedo. Ew, get away, please. I thought that was crazy though, cause I was like, $500.
That
That's-
$500 is
That's
insane.
a lot of battery and stuff.
That
is
could
a
pay
lot.
off for what Javi just bought on Pokemon.
I know, right?
Yo, yo.
Calling them out right
We don't need to
We don't talk about
talk
that.
about
That
that.
could
We
pay-
don't. We
that-
don't.
That could pay off for the last, like, I don't know how many months of Fortnite crew I've been paying for.
This girl, you're playing for Fortnite crew?
Yes.
You are addicted, honestly, madam.
Honestly,
I
probably.
can see why you don't have money to go out now. You're putting it all in Fortnite.
I'm also not
It's okay.
working, so
Well,
It's
you're
okay,
not
'cause
working and you're still putting
You're
it in
taking
the
us
Fortnite
out on a
crew.
buffet.
it's okay. It's on my credit card.
Oh,
No mas.
credit
No
card
mas.
too? This chick. Dude. Okay.
Listen,
That's
we're not
crazy.
talking about my financial woes, okay?
Yeah. You're right. Totally.
True,
Totally.
true.
Sorry, Miss Fortnite crew. You're
Okay,
right.
so if anybody wants free picks, let me know. I'm kidding.
500 a pop.
500 pop.
Dude, I'm sure someone will do it. Would not doubt it.
I would not doubt it either.
I would pay for a couple artesian chips. My artesian chips. Dude, I love my chips, bro. Okay, so I do have my hobby, you know, about my chips, my love
Yeah.
for these type of chips. So I was right.
course.
They did rebrand them to Takis. So like you know how they like did new Takis flavor, whatever they look like the bags, and they have like
Yeah.
these baked chips. Those are basically the ones I like. They just rebranded them from Takis because Takis technically own them. They're not the same. They don't have the same flavor, but they taste similar. But I did they are,
Well, yeah, because they're made in different places, man.
and I'm so
I'm sure
sad.
they're made different.
They basically are the same, but I'm sad. But talking about
You know what you should do?
what?
Go to eBay.
No,
And
they're
find
more
yourself
overpriced,
a
bro.
whole
Fuck that. They're overpriced.
Yeah?
Get a Taki.
Well, would you rather it be
Yes.
overpriced?
I'd rather get
I see.
the Taki version, even though they're a little bit different. At least they're kind of the same. But talking
You
about
should
brands,
at least
what are
buy
some
one
things?
more bag.
What? No, why would I buy one bag? I'll be crying. Be like, damn, I really spent $7 on a chip that was $4. Plus shipping.
Like as a last resort, you know, like your final moments, just and then die.
Oh, as like when I'm about to die, I'd be like, I must give me artesian chips, child. What are those?
Instead of
They're too
instead of a
expensive.
flask, he's just gonna have like another Pringle can, and then that's where he's gonna have them. Anyways, go on to your next one.
No, I was just talking about brands. You know how like there's main brand and then there's the copycats, which are called the off-brand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you guys like anything that's off-brand that's better than like anything that's off-brand that's better? I have one. You know Takis, right? Dog shit. We all know they
Yeah.
taste like dog shit. Abby had some last time, and I was like, they're dog shit. And I was talking to her about it. These are some chips here in Dollar Tree called Fieras, Furies, I don't know, something like that in Spanish. They're way
I don't even
better
know what that means.
and cheaper too. They're like 125 and they're so good and spicy and they put so much dust. The dust. It's magnificent for $1.25. What a steal! Like
See-
what's up?
I know. I was gonna say I'm willing to try those. But Takis has my heart. But can I just say, specifically, the ones that I would like, I don't know. I guess die on this hill for is Mexican Takis.
Dianamitas?
No. Takis.
Well, I know they
But
taste
from
different from
Mexico.
Mexico. Yeah, I know they taste different because
Yeah.
Mexico don't give a shit about your health. Also, America doesn't either.
What do you
but like
mean?
they're
They're
both the
literally plastering stickers all over their snacks, like exceso de calorías. Like
same. Exceso calorías.
yeah.
Like that's
Like
gonna
they're
do
just
anything. They're
plastered
like,
all over.
exceso calorías.
Also,
Bro.
they have a new Coke, sin azúcar. It's not Coke Zero. It's just no sugar, and it's still good. I
That's
don't
a
know what they're doing. And they
Zero
also
sugar
have
is not real.
and they also have an original Coke just with less sugar that tastes like the original.
Is it
that
Coke
one's really
Zero?
good too.
Is it Coke, new Coke?
No.
New Coke from the 1950s?
They also have Coke Zero there. Like they just have so many types of Cokes in Mexico.
I hear there's like
Yeah,
like an
I
issue
wouldn't
with
doubt
that
it. It's
because the
Mexico.
drinks are like cheaper or something like that.
They
Oh,
love their
are
Coke in
they?
Mexico.
Yeah, and they're causing like really bad health problems, and people are kind of
Oh, damn.
suffering from it. And it sucks because like they're using up the water to kind of make those drinks, and I guess everyone's kind of addicted to it or something.
Oh god, they're putting cocaine back in Coke.
Let's go. Where can I get this? Where can I get this? Where can I get these?
No.
Mexico, have fun.
Let's go.
Have fun.
I knew Mexico had a good in them. They're a little bit run, but they're a tad bit run by the cartel, but you know they got some good food. That's what matters.
True, they do got good food.
But like for old brand, like what HEB brand stuff consider off brand?
I was literally thinking if
Like-
HEB is considered off-brand
Because what do you guys
if you-
think?
I think so.
because here's the thing, right? If you, there's like Kettle Lays, right? That's what came first, Kettle Lays, and then HEB came out with the Kettle Cooked, their own Kettle Cooked brand, and I really like the HEB Kettle Cooked chips better than the Lays. But I don't know if that would be considered an off-brand.
I think they would because technically HEB doesn't make them. They don't build a fucking factory and be like make them. They just buy the manufacturer that makes them and they just put HEB on it as their own. Fun fact. Fun fact. I don't know if you guys knew that.
I did
so,
not know
like-
that.
I knew that.
Thank you, Abby. She's a real
Especially
one.
with cans, with like the can stuff. My dad used to work at he used to be a migrant, and he would go up north to work and stuff at factories and like in like fields and stuff. And he said that he worked at the factory where they canned the Green Giant vegetables. And at a certain point in the day, they would stop, change the labels, and keep canning them.
Oh
for
my
like
gosh.
the off-brand ones. Like it was the exact same vegetables.
Damn, that's funny.
Exact same farm.
You're
Yeah,
basically
just different
buying
label.
for the brand.
And then like the same thing. So he always just like bought the off shit because it's like the
They're
exact
basically
same
the same
thing,
shit.
just less money.
That
That's
sounds
funny.
like a gun dealer selling to both sides of the
You just
war.
hear like a knock on Abby's
Oh,
door, like,
exactly.
"Hey yo, you gave me our
Open up."
secrets. Open up right now."
Oh fuck!
Oh fuck! Oh god, the FBI's
I'm
here.
sorry, Dad.
They're like she's giving out the secrets and shit for free. Like I think they're
Right.
off-brand. I think they are considered off-brand because it's not like HEB is making them themselves.
I
Alright,
agree.
alright.
It's not like
agree.
their own factory. Because I love HEB shit. Honestly, I'm a slut. Honestly, you know
No,
how
I
people
know.
love Bucky's. I'm in
It's
love
good,
with
it's
HEB.
good.
If there was HEB merch, I would be buying it at this point in time right now. I would be buying that
Don't
stupid
they
fucking
have-
little bag, that little market, little plushie, the little fucking bag, little grocery.
Actually,
What's
I
it?
always thought that plushie looked so cool.
I thought it
Okay,
was
The
cute. I
HEB
thought it was-
buddy,
Yeah, HEB buddy. dude.
HEB
What a little
buddy.
cutie.
bro. I carry around
Dude,
HEB
I would
buddy
want it.
bucks in my wallet.
This girl luring in the kids, huh?
Yeah, no.
huh?
Hey, she
They
said
gave
yeah.
them
She
to
said
me.
yeah. She said yeah. I caught her
They
laughing.
gave them to me when I was with my dad, and they just handed me some HEB bucks, and I'm like, I was in university, and they gave me HEB
Damn.
bucks.
Well, it's because you're like 5'4" or something like that. 5'2". I
I'm
don't know.
5'5".
Oh, damn. Sucks to be you.
Damn.
But I love the HEB buddy. I wish there was a plushie of him. I think I would have him in my little room.
Yo,
There
th-
is one.
Oh, there has to be one. Let's
Yeah,
Google it.
Yeah, I've
Be one.
seen. I've literally
But
seen
don't-
them in the
don't
claw
you have to win
machine.
it, though? Oh, yeah, you have to win it.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Do you think somebody on eBay has it?
Search it up. Search it up.
Yo,
Maybe they do.
Flippy talking. No, that's some.
HEB.
No, that's some random
HEB,
guy.
doll, HEB, whatever. What about you, Mark? You got anything that you like that's off-brand?
I was gonna go with the HEB brand chips as well, but
Dude, all of us HEB sluts.
I like the vinegar, the salt and vinegar
I
chips.
hate salt and vinegar. I don't know how you can eat that. You're a disgusting human being. Honestly, I think your taste in food is bad. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my
I'm
god.
sorry. I have an anger towards salt and vinegar, dude. It's just, oh, when I try. I'm a guy that likes to try things, right?
Bro,
so like, see, before I
you
get
have
on
an
them-
anger to anyone you disagree with.
Yeah,
Right.
call me a communist. Anywho, so back to saying, like, I had salt and vinegar. It was Lay's, so maybe it depends on the brand. I had Lay's. I think
Nah.
one kettle cooked. They taste horrendous, dude. Nasty. They smell like shit and they taste like shit. But that's my taste, obviously. Mars, you have your own opinion, your own taste. Might not be right, but you have your
now,
opinion.
my
now
God.
he's like,
Might not be
now
a
he's
big-
like, you have your own opinion. You know, you have. it's all good. We accept you for where you are, but you're still a piece of shit. Disgusting.
I'm not saying you're a piece of shit.
But
I am
we
giving
respect
you the. At least think about it like this. At least I'm not the Supreme Court. Think about it like that.
Oh my god.
bro, is that I can't, we're not gonna start using that as like
Yeah,
stop
at
an
least
argument. It's
I'm
like,
not the
well,
Supreme
at
Court.
least I'm not a Supreme Court.
Exactly. It's a good way to get out. Be like, you know what? You're
It's
right.
so
You're
dumb.
right. Now I
Yeah,
can
Joey
just
makes
your
a good
anger
point.
towards someone else. See, easy. It's a good scapegoat now. Thank you, Supreme Court. Fuck you too.
Oh
I do
my
like
gosh.
HEB chips. They're like these Frito ones. They look like they're corn, whatever. They're Fritos, and they're like chile with lime. Oh my god, dude, they make me wanna. Oh, they're so fucking good.
Huh?
Bust a nut.
They do. They want me to bust a nut, bro. And I was like, oh my god, they're so good.
You know what I love? HEB brand.
What?
Now that we're just fucking creaming our jeans over HEB since we all love it so much. Cause I don't know, this isn't considered like
Not
my
sponsored,
thing,
by the
but I
way.
like,
Just to let you know
oh,
right
of
now.
course not.
Not sponsored.
But
Not
HEB,
sponsored.
if
Not
you wanna,
yet, but
Not
not
yet.
yet. Not
The
You guys
yet.
want to sponsor it?
The DMs are
This
open.
isn't considered my thing that I like better than the original because I haven't had an original one. But the HEB, I don't know if it's a recent thing. I just saw them like within the last few months, but I hadn't noticed them before. They sell these little like they're cartons of soup, like organic
Huh?
soup, and their HEB brand. They have like in their soup sections where they have like all
Where?
the in HEB they have. I
Cartons of soup.
tried the tomato and basil soup, and it changed my entire life.
You're like, wow,
It is
pre-cooked food is
so
actually good.
It's so good because I am a slut for soup. I feel like Javi
Me too, sis.
knows this about me. I don't think
True, true.
Noobs or Mars did. I love soup.
Dude, soup is
Any
fucking
soup
great.
I will slurp. I
That's what she
I tried their tomato and their chicken one. The chicken one, dog shit. I'm not gonna. I love HEB. Now try better. Do better.
I never heard
But
of
the
this dog shit
tomato
before.
one.
I know,
But
I
the
know.
tomato one.
The hate on
I
her
ate it.
tone.
I ate it with grilled cheese. Oh my
Oh,
god. Do you remember? I think I sent you a picture, Javi.
It's like
You
an empty
might have.
bowl. This shit was good.
Yeah.
Top text. This shit was
What was-
busted.
what was it?
The
Question
bowl
mark.
was bitten and everything.
Yo, since-
Yo, I licked it clean.
This
That's
shit
how
was so
that
good. I
shit
started eating the
was.
ceramic.
But yeah, oh my god, that shit's so good. I could drink that by itself. I feel like no grilled cheese necessary, but the grilled cheese does make it better because grilled cheese is amazing, of course.
True,
Agreed.
obviously. Since we're in the topic, what's everyone's favorite soup?
Soup, oh, dude. Menudo, but I don't consider
that's
that
a
a
good one.
soup.
It counts. I feel like
I think
should
it counts, but that's like, let's just dumb it down for people, right? Like, chicken soup. Honestly, depending on how you make it. If you make chicken soup with cabbage, carrots, zucchini,
The classic veggies.
pumpkin, calabaza, but not the orange pumpkin, the green one.
I think those
Calabaza.
are the zucchinis.
Those are zucchinis, no.
Yeah, calabacitas are zucchinis, I think.
Oh, are they? Oh, with that?
Oh no, my man's
Yeah.
about to like
I didn't know that.
go through a
It's
crisis.
just calabazas and zucchinis.
No, because my mom says calabaza and calabacita for the little ones, and those are the zucchinis. I
Okay,
think.
well, zucchini in English, right? Calabacitas in Spanish.
Uh-huh.
And then that's it. Chicken, and then good. Hopefully, you put herbs and spices in it, like tomatoes
Of
and
course,
shit.
of course.
Carrots, and dude.
Obviously,
I'm a
obviously.
sucker for cabbage, bro. I always tell my mom put extra cabbage because, oh my god, dude. Oh, cabbage.
Oh my
Cabbage
God.
is so good in
literally-
I
fucking
can hear you
soup.
Dude was
salivating.
literally sucking his. Yeah, he was sucking his fucking.
Oh
Dude,
my
I'm
god.
sorry, just dude. Cabbage is so
Oh.
good. Have you guys had cabbage in soup, dude? It's
Of
so
course.
fucking
Yeah, dude.
amazing.
Yeah.
Shit smacks.
That what?
And potato. You can't forget the fucking
Yeah, there
potato.
you go.
Yo, I'm about to make a joke, and I really hope somebody gets it. Okay.
Anyways,
Yo.
guys, that's the end of the pot. No, I'm kidding.
Yo, noobs,
What's up?
noobs. If you like cabbage so much, you should move in with Charlie Bucket and his family from Willy Wonka.
Charlie Bucket.
They get it now. They were really poor, and all they ate was cabbage.
Oh, you're right. They
and
did.
all
Oh,
they ate
yeah.
was boiled cabbage. And also, I mean,
Bro, I don't think
no,
they seasoned
no
it,
hate. I was gonna say no hate, but they were white, so there was no season.
Damn. Nah, fuck that then.
I
Dude,
don't think it, but yeah, no, yeah, sorry. I just thought last time you were talking
I
about
suck at
cabbage
movies.
earlier too, and I was like, this is a joke.
I love cabbage. Only on soup
I
though.
love I owned that movie on DVD. My brother and I would
Oh my
watch
God.
it multiple times a day. The Johnny Depp one.
The Johnny Depp
Charlie and
one?
the Chocolate Factory.
Hello.
I-
Everyone says hello. I don't know how he says it. You know, Abby.
Oh,
I
yes,
could
yes, yes.
not watch a movie multiple
Good morning,
times.
sunshine. The world says hello.
Thank you.
Maybe once or twice, but I don't know. I don't really
Yeah,
watch movies
that's-
multiple times.
Me neither.
That's like my limit. Like once or twice.
Well,
Once
that's an-
every like.
yeah, but there's
5
an
years, so I don't
exception, which is Endgame. I could rewatch that
Ah.
every single time. Endgame or Infinity War, I could rewatch. I watched that 4 times already.
I
I-
can watch things multiple times, many
Abby, you're a
times.
psychopath. You're
I don't
a
think
mental
I can even
psycho.
That's
watch
just the way my. I think I've
those
told this to
movies
Javi. Right now, I'm
multiple
currently
times.
watching Adventure Time for like the third or fourth time.
I need to
Yeah,
finish
there
that.
you go.
I stopped midway and I'm like, I don't feel like watching it anymore. And I just
You know what I
stopped.
can
like-
see multiple times? One Piece.
Shut
Amen,
up.
brother.
Get
Amen,
outta
brother.
here.
You
Oh
preacher.
Get
my
outta here.
God.
Get outta
The
here.
moment you paused, I knew. The moment you paused, like
I'm a menace.
this motherfucker's gonna say One Piece.
I was
I
literally gonna
rewatched
say
One
it.
Piece twice and read the manga from the beginning.
Oh my god.
I'm a menace. I'm a menace.
I
Oh,
will not, bro.
That's,
That's
so much
literally
content.
my favorite anime. I would not rewatch that. I'll see like clips here and there, but like
So guys, we
watch
heard
it
it
all
here,
in-
guys. Sanctus is a fake fan.
Oh my
Found
god.
sounded here. Kick him
But also,
out.
I think it's
You're
just the way
canceled.
your brain is wired, dude. Cause like,
well, you know what? At least I'm not the Supreme Court.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Amen. Amen to that, brother.
bro,
Amen.
I googled the Supreme Court people so I could tell you their ages. The youngest one is 50 exactly.
Bro, why the
Amy-
fuck are they
Amy
there?
Coney, she's one of the fuckers that voted, I think, for it. I think somebody made a list of the people who voted for him, but it was like all the older ones.
Of course. all
And
the
then everybody
boomers.
was calling the only black what is it, the Supreme Court justice, a traitor because he voted against it too. And everybody was like believing
Samuel
he's the
Jackson
only
from
person of
Django.
color.
Nah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he was the only one of.
I
let's
love
see,
that
John
movie.
G. Roberts from 55. Clarence Thomas, that's the black one. He's from 48.
The nice gentleman or the nice woman?
Stephen G.
Big ol'
Breyer.
Stephen Strange from Doctor Strange.
Yes. 38. Samuel A. Alito from the 1950s. April 1st. April Fools. 1950.
Oh my god.
Sonia Sotomayor. She voted against overturning it, so she's one of the good ones. She was born in 54 though. Elena
still old.
Kagan, 60s.
I mean, they're all pretty old.
But the
Neil
worst
M.
thing is that
Gorsuch,
they
67.
stop becoming Supreme Court until they die. Isn't that crazy? That's insane.
I 100% don't agree with that.
That's insane.
I don't agree with anything
No,
that
me
doesn't
neither.
have like a set term, like how presidents are.
Yeah.
Because like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you gonna like? These are people who are put into power, but they're not changing with the times. Like that's the problem. That
Like, so many
they're
things
stuck in
change.
that generation. Like their mentality isn't growing, and as much as like they claim to be liberal, like they're still gonna have like I don't know, like teachings of the past. Like they can't just let that shit go.
I just feel like they don't play devil's advocate too much. I feel like they're stuck into one point. Like I like playing devil's advocate, like seeing all perspectives on things.
Yeah.
I think that's just my favorite thing. Being like, well, this could happen. Also, could this could happen? I'm like, up to you. In the end of the day, you know, I can't really change your fucking mind, but I just like seeing the different perspectives on outcomes. That's just how I roll. But like, I think those people are like always set on one thing. They're like, oh, I do this and the other, but then in the end of the day, they don't really think about the consequences they may cause upon.
Y'all ever wonder what they're gonna target next?
Oh, I don't. I know exactly what.
Let's tell
Freedom
us,
of
inform us.
speech.
Gay
Freedom of
marriage.
speech. Gay marriage, I wouldn't doubt
No,
it.
no, like
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
wouldn't doubt it,
everybody was doing like a whole thing because this specific one, Roe versus Wade, like
Mhm.
opened the doors for all of the other ones that were passed. I they're not on the at the top of my head, but like what is it, like gay marriage, interracial marriage, and like um one other one
What's
that were like
interracial
really
marriage?
important.
That means you can only date
The-
your own race.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
That's crazy.
Um,
That,
that-
literally
that
defeats the
Roe
purpose of
versus
evolution.
Dude, but people fucking they're out there believing that interracial marriage is
Okay,
illegal.
just go to Alabama then. Damn,
Yeah.
holy shit.
Honestly. But like Roe versus Wade and like the way that people fought for it and that it was like put into place, that opened the doors for like all of those other like laws to be able to come into fruition. Like just open the doors just for people to even start talking about it. So like the fact that this one was overturned just like opens the door for now those just to be next on the chopping block, basically.
It's crazy, man.
Dude,
Mhm.
that's so dumb.
Yeah.
They're too
It's
Yo,
completely
so
fucked.
who's gonna take one for the team? You know, who's gonna take one?
What do you mean?
Wink, wink.
mean-
You know.
Oh,
No,
Wink,
I-
wink.
you know,
Wink,
I
wink,
get
not
you.
Really nudging ourselves
Wink,
to the committing arson.
wink,
committing
wink. JFK moment, Martin Luther King moment. Wink, wink. Haha. You know what I
But
mean?
I'm gonna say the thing that everybody's been saying, and you're just gonna be like, because it's like, I'm like that, but it's true. People need to fucking vote. Like if you're able to vote, you need to make sure that you're registered and go vote. No, say it. I'll do it with you.
Typical. Oh, no kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Because it's true, and like I'm guilty of this. Like I didn't vote in my local election. Like here,
You
in
don't?
my small ass town. No, but also can I just say though, because my town is so small, nobody gives a shit, and like I wasn't aware there was even any local voting going on until like this lady came by. She's like, "Hi, we're like doing signatures for like raising the minimum wage here," and I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I'm down for that." And so I put my name down. She was like, "And don't forget, da 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 da," and I was like, "What? There's local elections that I had." There's literally
Oh
no
my God.
advertising anywhere near me. I
What
don't
do you-
know.
Oh, I was gonna say, and near me, there's just a bunch of signs. But
I
because
know
like the town
there
hall
is.
is like right there, I always go
Yeah.
vote. It's my little
But also,
town. I
like-
gotta vote for it.
Where I am, it's just like the middle of nowhere. Like nobody cares about because it's so tiny. Like nobody really gives a shit, and the same people I think are just like, oh well, like 3 people voted for me, so I guess I'm staying in power. Like that's basically what's happening. But I do
guess.
like that there's more young people that are wanting to be elected into office basically. Like I did see a lot more like the person that was doing the signatures, she was advocating for the one of the city council members, and she was like straight out of university, like she was in her mid-20s maybe. So like that's what we want to see, and that's why we need to vote.
I agree. People need to vote, become aware of the political issues happening around
Fuck.
them.
I
and really
now
put
I
this
am
into consideration.
perplexed because I'm thinking about it. You don't want to be too young. You don't want to be too old. That's what I hate. Because when they're too young, they haven't really experienced the world. But also, there's people that experience the world too early, so now they have an adult brain. Because I'm like 50-50 on
See,
it.
Yeah, I think, at least in my opinion, because as long as they're like able to show that they are mature, and like not only that, but like they're like educated, you know?
Right.
Like a lot goes into it, and I do think, right, like I don't think a 16-year-old should be running for office, right? But
Right.
also like I feel like once you hit like your 20s, mid to late 20s, that's like honestly like I think that's like a pretty good, like I don't know, time frame to start,
I feel like
especially like
25 to
in the
30.
political world. You're considered old at 30
I think
for
30 would
some
be
fucking reason.
kind of good, like toward 30 or yes. But like if you're working for Supreme Court, I think 30, and then you become Supreme Court for 10 years, and that's it. Then you get kicked out. I think that's fair.
I feel like as long as you're able to
Yeah.
show that you have a good head on your shoulders and you actually care, you're not just looking for power, that you actually care about.
But that's hard.
you
'cause,
know, what
there's
you're
some
running
people that
for?
just like power.
I know, but like that's where we come in
There's an
as
imposter
like
among
voters. Oh my god.
us.
I feel
You-
like that's where we come in as voters, to be able to like, pay attention to like what they're saying and like the shit that they're advocating for, and like that's I think where we'll realize their true intentions, basically.
Hopefully.
Right.
Do we vote for supreme people, or do they just get elected by?
They get chosen.
We vote for the people that choose them,
So
if that
basically-
makes sense.
so we
Because
choose-
the electoral college is absolute bullshit.
Oh, we don't even get that, dude. That's even worse than the Supreme Court.
It's absolute bullshit because they can just fucking go back on their promise. Like, yeah, like my people want me to vote for this guy, but I kind of like this guy. And they can just fucking do that. They can just do that if they want.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That is the truth.
I think
Hopefully
that it should.
changes
We
in
should
a
like.
couple years, maybe 10, 20 years. but that's
I really wish that they
long.
would cut out the middleman and just let people do the popular vote. If
Popular
that would
vote.
have happened, Bernie would have been president.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
Let's
Bernie.
be honest. Is it not?
Bernie.
Am I
Love
not
for-
right?
Love for Bernie. That's what I'm saying. Me and my homies love
Either
Bernie.
that or Harambe, and I would be good with either one.
Man, Harambe got the JFK taste. What did he do?
Bro, to think Harambe was like originally near the zoo by our place.
Yeah. Can we say? I feel like people know.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
You know,
In Brownsville, in the Gladys Porter Zoo.
That was where
No, they
Harambe
s-
died.
No, that's
No,
where
that's
he was
where
from.
he's from.
That was he was from?
He
from
was
the
literally from
valley.
here.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
He was from the Puro Pinche Naves.
The footage is
Ya
not
tú
right.
sabes, ya tú sabes, ya
He
tú sabes.
was from the Gladys Porter Zoo, and they shipped him off to get killed.
Actually, the logo, I'm pretty sure the logo.
It is him.
It was him.
I'm pretty sure it's him too. The statue too
That's fucking.
that they
crazy.
have
Yeah.
there.
Shipped my boy just to get.
It's
I'm
a
done.
picture.
They
Done.
should have
Leave
just
it
kept them.
alone.
They should have kept them in the MI6 area. That's all I'm saying. All I'm
It's
saying.
honestly, I feel like it's so funny because every single time somebody has mentioned that, like Harambe and stuff, like I'm like, we are the only ones allowed to mourn him.
No, we're
we-
the
we-
originators.
We are the only ones that still are allowed to make jokes like that because we are hurting still. Like honestly, I think about that and I get angry, unnecessarily so. But like,
You're like, we
'Cause,
only
like-
we have a dead monkey and we're the 3 top most obese place. Come on, guys. We gotta money out there.
I know. I remember at one point I checked. Right, we were like the first.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
it was
we're
McAllen.
Horrible. We're more
Fattest.
Morbidly
And then
Thank you.
after like what, a couple of years later, I go back and I was just curious. I was like, oh, we jumped down to third or
Yeah.
second, which honestly,
Food beating us.
actually, you know what?
Let's go back to first. Let's show them we have better food.
Hold up,
Oh
hold up,
my
hold
God.
up.
We stay number 1.
I'm about to.
I'm about to.
While you're searching it up,
shred us.
let's talk about the last
I'm
topic.
searching.
Also, technically about the zoo. It's a funny one. Kind of fucked up, but funny. Well, depending on
Oh,
how you
no.
take it, it's kind of like both ways.
I don't want to say it no more. I don't want to say it no more.
What is it? Where are we
Oh
at?
no.
Say it.
McAllen, Edinburgh, and Mission, Texas.
What about it? What about them?
They're the top
Oh,
three.
we're the top. No, we just
Oh my
top.
god, dude.
Top.
Damn
Oh
it.
my god, dude.
It's all
We
those
stay
tacos,
winning.
man.
We stay winning. Ah.
Wait, but
Yeah.
honestly, those are the places that have the bombest tacos.
All I'm saying is
Dude,
because we have better
tacos.
food.
Yeah, tacos, gorditas, right?
Oh my
Those-
god.
I keep
Yeah.
forgetting Mars sounds so white every time he talks about like Spanish.
Look, man,
The
I'm sorry my Spanish
gorditas,
isn't that good.
Flautas. I like the flautas.
No, but we appreciate you
flouters.
We
wanting to
appreciate-
pronounce it how it is.
We love you even trying to. At least you're not like one of those white people that are like tortillas. At least you try to pronounce it right.
Yeah, I
Yo,
like
can
tortillas.
Can I tell you something so dumb that happened to me in the
What's
game?
up? What's up?
I was playing this game called Cozy Grove, and you like learn recipes sometimes. And I was like, oh, cool. I learned about mole tacos, and I was like, huh, wait a second. And I started reading the thing. It was mole, and I said
Mole.
mole tacos, like the
Oh,
whitest
no.
fucking person.
You're
I
getting
was
whitewashed.
so upset with myself.
You have like an
First.
identical crisis. Identical
Oh my
crisis.
god.
You're like, am I
dude.
becoming
I was
white?
literally born in Mexico, and I said a mole tacos.
Oh, mole taco.
I know what those are.
Oh my god. So back to the thing I was talking about. So there was this lady tragically, horribly died by an elephant, right? I don't know what happened, but I think she was walking by
Oh
the
my!
I think I
thing.
kind of heard
By
about
the
that.
car.
I remember this. I remember
Yeah,
this.
she got killed by this elephant that got loose, right? Sad mourn. During the funeral, right? They put the elephant back to the zoo. They put it back. The elephant breaks out again, and guess what he fucking does? He goes to the funeral of the person she fucking killed, and fucked the place up, and he injured people in it. And I think he like threw the casket, and then he got captured again. That was horrible, dude. This guy killed her and fucked up her funeral.
Wait, that was real?
It's real.
Yeah.
The
it's
thing
real,
about
it's
the
real.
funeral is real?
Yes, it's real.
Yeah.
I thought
Dude,
people were just like making shit
no,
up.
It's real. This fucking elephant he's a menace. He's
Wait,
terrorizing
but
this
actually,
little town.
hold on. Can I, as a fellow, I don't know, animal lover? I feel like there's animal lovers right now in this chat. I have learned about elephants that they're
Go on.
emotional creatures.
They are
Right.
they're the most passive creatures. They are. I think
Yeah.
I
They're
ever
also
hear
pretty
that.
What the
intelligent.
fuck did this lady do? Like, rest in
Yeah.
peace. Rest in peace. You know, sucks for her. Like, but what
must have
led
been
this
horrible,
animal?
horrible.
Like,
Right?
That's
because
the question.
elephants
That
are
is the question here.
smart as fuck.
They are.
So if he, because they're able to remember people from like babies, like they remember their caretakers. Like, do you think that there's a possibility that this lady did something so horrible to this elephant that just took it out on her, and somehow this elephant like
Nah,
sensed the
fuck this
vibes
bitch.
of
She
the
ain't getting no
funeral?
funeral. She ain't getting
Yeah.
no funeral.
Cause like
She
what the
took away
fuck?
the elephant's babies.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Did
think
she?
I think
Not
it could just happen.
Dumbo.
Did she? Did you search it up? I wouldn't know.
No, I'm just saying. I don't know.
Or what if the elephant just chose?
What if
Chose,
that elephant was
Maybe he
like,
just
was like angry? You know,
Just
he's like,
chaos.
fuck you. She chose
Coincidence.
gotta
that
take it
girl.
out on someone.
Because like we're also very smart people, whatever. But we as humans do a bunch of
debatable.
stupid mistakes and everything.
Of course.
So I wouldn't be surprised if like the elephant was just mad. Honestly.
The elephant chose someone to ruin their day, and they killed him.
Right.
It
They
chose
just
violence.
fucking went for it. Just went for
They
it.
did.
And then
Fucking
he
chose
said, hey, you know
violence.
what? They're having a funeral. That's sweet and all that, but I'm coming in there.
What's crazy enough, right, is that I read that the zoo was actually it escaped, and where he attacked the woman, that was like 20 miles apart.
Dude, what a-
This elephant sought out that funeral.
This
Like that's
elephant
exactly
had
what it
a grudge.
sounds like.
This elephant was out for blood. That's
He had a
for sure.
hater GPS or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, fuck this. If I can't be happy, you ain't being happy.
Oh.
Pobrecito.
I had no idea that the funeral, because I was seeing everybody like, oh, he killed somebody, and I'm like, okay, and then because people were memeing it, they're like, this motherfucker about to fuck up her funeral, and like I would see, I swear I thought it was photoshopped. I swear
I thought it was fake too until I searched it up and I was like, damn, that shit was real.
Oh my god.
Like, I think I talked about it. No, I haven't talked about it. Just a quick story. I'll try to sum it up. Basically, there's a monkey that terrorizes his like place in Australia, and he scratched this guy's face real bad, right? And when they took the monkey away and they were transporting it away, he broke out, and he was trying to look for the guy that he scratched the face off to try to kill him. And the guy was scared, so he stayed in his house. Like, this monkey was terrorizing this little fucking town. There's like more details about it, but it was like, I feel bad for the guy because he's traumatized the monkeys now. He said in an interview like, I'm not gonna fuck with monkeys anymore after that.
What did he do to the monkey?
Nothing. He tried to like catch her because there was like a manhunt for it, and I guess the monkey looked at him and he's like wanted him dead or some shit, and now he seeks vengeance.
Vengeance is out for him.
But that would be it for the potty. It's already like an hour and 8 minutes. Holy shit.
Oh.
Pretty long. But that's fine. We
Yeah.
like them long. Hmm?
Good chat. Good chat.
Huh? Who said that? Who said
what?
that?
Who's what?
Well, I'm glad you
I
guys-
think short is enough.
I think two. I think that's a good average size.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
yeah.
that's more than satisfying.
That's what I'm saying. See, approved. See, guys, approved
Saying
by a
through.
nice woman. So, guys, I'm glad you guys enjoyed. If whatever social media you're following, make sure you follow, subscribe, or all the crazy shenanigans. If you're in iTunes, 5-star right now. 5-star right now. And now that's it.